So this is my Smith & Wesson Model 10-8, and that's one of my favorite revolvers that I own. One of my favorite overall guns, to be honest. But the fact that this model was originally made in 1975, and I'm not quite sure what the year on this one is. Uh, I tried to look up the serial number and things like that, but I wasn't very able to see what was going on. It does have shells in it, but they're already struck. There isn't anything in there, as you can see from this point of view. You would normally see the bullet tips, but there is nothing actually in this revolver. And I just kind of wanted to do a small video on this to see what was, going on with it. Just to do an overall review of it, because this is my favorite firearm that I own. It has such a unique style to it. Again, the original model was made in 1975, and it's made in 38 special. This is the version with a bull barrel, so it has a heavier barrel to deal with recoil and things like that. And it has a front blade sight and then two small notches for the rear blade. So it lines up pretty well whenever I'm trying to shoot it, but it is just such a nice firearm that I thought it was worth it to make a video on it. And like I said in my previous video, I wanted to do more in-depth videos on the firearms that I own. There it goes. But it's kind of hard to balance up on itself. But I don't have a sled or anything to go with it so far. But this is the Smith & Wesson Model 10-8 chambered in 38 special, and I love this gun. It's like I paid, I think, $550 or so for it, and like there's some stuff in the background, but don't worry about that. This is actually the sauce that I make. I make my own sauces. I'm kind of hoping to mass product it and maybe sell some jars if anybody's interested. But I absolutely love this revolver. It is, like I said, my favorite as of now. You can't really see it too well in video, but it is actually blued steel with a painted white front blade. I don't understand why that happened, but that's just the way that I bought it. And it is a very nice piece, just to say the least of it. Removable cylinder, dumps out. And again, these are all empty shells. I just like to practice reloading and things like that. So you have the removable cylinder, and then you push this out to remove whatever shells are in there, and it's very smooth. I oiled it up before I ever shot it. It's very smooth. Like, that's the one thing that I can say about this entire design and the way it shoots and everything else, is like it is a very smooth firearm, and I absolutely just love it. It's got the wood grips with the Smith & Wesson emblem on it. It's a left-handed cylinder release. And for like a left-handed shooter, it's alright. Like, I shoot left-handed. I've been left-handed all my life. And so, I don't know if I'll be able to set this up the right way. Obviously, I can't. I have barely anything I can actually set anything up on, but let me move it back here a little bit and try to set my phone up real quick, just so I can show you what it's like to shoot it as a left-handed person. And it's not like the hardest thing ever, but normally I push the cylinder release with my left hand up this way. I push the cylinder out with my right thumb, and then I can push the shell release with my right hand, and then close it back up after I load it again. Get it back in the battery, and then pull it back, and it has a specific firing pin just on this mechanism. It's like, this is my firing pin, because it's an older model gun, which is fine, but, you know, let me just give you a little trigger pull. This is the single action, so done. And this is the double action. It is a far heavier pull, but it is still a very nice weapon to shoot. I pull it with my thumb, but, you know, just for cinematic release, if you will. But it's very solid. It has a nice grip right here to pull back the hammer on. And then this firing pin goes into this mechanism in there. You can't really see it because I don't have good lighting, but you pull the trigger, it sends home immediately. And that's what sets off the rounds. And it's a very nice, very smooth, blued steel Smith & Wesson firearm. The original model was in 1975, and I'm not sure what my specific model is. Well, I know the model, but not the specific year that it came out. That's going to be the one thing that's a constant on my videos, and that's that I can't speak. But I absolutely love this revolver. It is my absolute favorite. It feels very cop noir, 70s, 80s, like, see, yeah, this perp. This perpetrator was violating the law. Bang. But I just absolutely love this revolver. It's a very nice piece. It's very smooth and delicate, even though it's an older revolver. And I just think it's one of the neatest pieces that I own. I bought it from a local gun store, and the guy at the shop said that the original seller was an older man that had a few of these in his collection, and he just wanted to make some money off of one. Which, obviously, he did, because I bought it. And it's such a nice, well-designed firearm. I don't know what else to say about it. The double action trigger is a bit sluggish, but again, for the times, like, this model was made in 1975, and it made use until I think about 1992 or 3, or it was like 92 to 96, something like that. And it has actually made a few movie performances, and it's just such a nice piece. I love it, absolutely. This is the other side of it with the cylinder release. It's such a pretty piece. I seriously don't know what else to say about it. I love this firearm. It fires extremely well. I only cleaned it once ever since I got it, and it's just amazing. I love it. It's very accurate. It has very low recoil for being a 38 special. And 38 special, obviously, you know, isn't like the extreme rounds or anything like that, but just for the fact that it looks this good, I absolutely love it. I'm trying to get it stand up. Sorry about that. But yes, this is once again, Smith & Wesson Model 10-8 chambered in 38 special, and it's one of my favorite guns. Whenever I get a bit more money to get more ammo, I want to do some ballistic tests with it. Maybe I can get some ballistic gel or whatever else and see how well it does with that. But once again, my name is Atlas Schmidt. If If you guys want to see anything else done with my videos, if you want to see me shoot something, if you want to see a specific game, I do all of it. I do everything. I just post whatever I want to post on my channel, and I really appreciate anybody who likes, subscribes, follows, yada yada yada. Just let me know whatever you guys want to see, and I will do it. I absolutely love the cumulative response, if you will, of the comments and things that I get. So, thank you very much. My name is Alex Schmidt, and I'll see you guys next time.